Hello everyone, hi, welcome and thank you so much for being here. We're gonna do a collective and timeless reading. So whenever this reading finds its way to you is the right time, but keep in mind it's a general reading. So see which signs, symbols, and messages resonate for you in your particular situation and hopefully help to bring you a little clarity on whatever you're wondering, concerned, confused about. It could broaden your perspective and show you something with fresh eyes. It could also narrow your focus and show you something you could be missing. But in the end, always trust yourself. That divine inner guidance is inside of you. And try to make balanced decisions between logic and intuition. So your decisions are sound and based in love and for the highest, greatest good of everyone. So we're all uplifted in love. Let's begin. We're going to start with the energy oracle. Get some foundational wisdom on the energy going on for the collective. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, Christ consciousness, our higher selves, angels, and energies of love have for the highest and the greatest good of all. One card to start this reading. Bring some wisdom and helpful advice for you guys. Please and thank you. Woo! You got the angel of strength coming through. This is number 50. So really gaining your inner strength, stepping into your own personal power, perhaps speaking up for yourself, maybe figuring out in some cases that the harsh approach or the pushy approach, if that wasn't working in the past, is not the approach to go with. Sometimes the gentle approach is much more powerful. It's like honey on the wound. This could be you really gaining some courage to step into new territory, to leave something else behind, to have a big conversation that you've been thinking about. Sometimes it takes a lot of strength to readjust something, to be flexible. Sometimes that takes a lot of strength. Sometimes strength comes through when you have to try something new, something brand new. Never tried it before. So I am getting that you are feeling really confident to step up to the plate, to step up to bat, to get on that stage, to have a conversation, to really handle something. I'm getting strong but gracefully. So it could be also a graceful exit in some cases. Or 50. The 50 brings you to a 5. So that does mean there's change. It's when the wheel spins. But when I see that 0, I think of a portal or a magnifying glass or like a circle of protection. So this could be you standing up for someone, protecting somebody that you're loyal to. When I see the lion as well, I do think of pride. So you could be finding your pride, feeling very proud and prideful of something that you're doing, who you're becoming, where you're going. I'm getting like what you're doing with your energy, you feel really good about. It's actually making you stronger. It could be you reflecting your past and seeing how all hardships or bumps and shut doors and hurdles and holes and all that stuff actually brought you so much strength. It actually got you like on a different road, making different decisions, feeling like you're ready for a new journey. At the bottom, you do have a man holding a heart. Look at this guy's hair. Oh my goodness. It looks like he just got out of either a convertible or rolling around in those leaves. So this is coming through. I mean, this could be someone you know. Maybe it's somebody coming into the picture. Somebody's thinking about you, or this is you. Not just wearing your heart on your sleeve. You're actually holding it in your hand and your heart is on your pants. What does it say? Does it say anything? I don't know. I feel like it has a number, but I can't see it. It is number 45. And this guy looks really, really comfortable. Like he's waiting. So whatever situation this is, or whoever this is, it doesn't have to be a lovey-dovey situation. It could be just a really good friend, but I am getting that it's someone you feel totally comfortable with. You can open up your heart to this person. You can be yourself. I mean, this guy does have his bare chest out, so it is exposing your heart, letting down your walls, getting grounded, letting your hair down. All right, let's see. Let's get clarity on what these are. Sometimes the first cards, I mean, you have the Angel of Strength and a man holding a heart. So, I mean, sometimes if you had walls built up over your heart or someone else did, it does take a lot of strength to kind of like take a leap of faith and let down your guard a little bit, give something a try something again, be vulnerable. And if it's a conversation that has to do with love or what's going on in your heart, I mean, it's really hard to explain sometimes what you feel. Sometimes it's easier expressed in actions, but maybe it's knowing somebody's love language, how they express their love. It's not the same for all of us. I mean, this guy does look like he is looking at something rather intently. So maybe he's studying your love language or thinking about his own. I feel like he's thinking about something, like making some plans, but also kind of waiting. I mean, he's just sitting under this tree here. So maybe somebody is waiting for you. All right, well, let's see. Sometimes I change decks according to what comes through first. So let's go to the clarifying love situations. Clarify man holding a heart. I mean, it doesn't have to be a man as well. It's just a masculine energy. So it is usually the pursuer, the pursuing energy, but it does look like this particular masculine is kind of having some allowance here. So maybe there's a balance between masculine and feminine. It makes me think of My Funny Valentine. It's a really good old song. Funny Valentine. There's some really pretty versions of that song. All right, let's get clarity on love situations for the collective, please and thank you. Oh, wow. Yeah, you have the heart and the key. So not only do you have this masculine energy holding the heart, it looks like, you know, there's a key to this particular heart. They fit just right, just perfect, like puzzle pieces coming together. I do feel like there was something that was locked up before, so something is coming unlocked, opening up. It is safe for you to love. So maybe those are those walls. Oh my gosh, look at what's at the bottom, guys. All right, this is the reading it's gonna be today. Whew. All right, we'll get to that in a minute. That fire. So this isn't just open to love. This is a perfect match. This is when this is the only key that can really, really fit just in that lock. And it's meeting the one, easy to love, and complementing each other. I did see the comfortable thing here. So maybe this is a situation that's already in your life and you recognize how blessed you are that you have something that, even when it's rough days, because we're human, we have rough days, you can have arguments and stuff like that, but even through those times, you still kind of get through something pretty easy. you're on the same page on wanting to work it out and to get better, to, you know, keep readjusting with each other instead of against each other. Like really not just being on the same team. I'm getting you're not just lovers here, you're buddies, you're best friends, you feel young together, you explore together, you just kind of groove. It's a groove tonight. I feel like a disco song just snuck through a little bit. Hey, maybe you like to dance disco together. Meeting the one, easy to love, and complimenting. I do feel like you do compliment each other, but you actually do give each other compliments. You build each other up. You support each other. If this is not something that's in your life right now, it is possible this is a really awesome friend, like a really, really cool person in your life where you're just best buds. You know, you're like two peas in a pod because there's different circumstances for all of you. But if this is somebody who's not in your world yet and coming on in, I mean, it looks like you're going to recognize this is a little bit different right away. I just see like conversation flowing. I keep hearing two peas in a pod. So easy to love. That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. And then you have this. So you do have some fiery heat. Hot. So it's not just love. It's not just being comfortable. It's not just friendship and feeling like you kind of get each other. You feel safe with one another. You feel at home together. You also really turn each other on, which is even better. So it looks like you're both feeling the same thing. There's a lot of chemistry that's moving between you guys. It's a lot of energy here, guys. So whatever this is, if it's coming through, you're not going to miss this energetic connection. It's going to feel like instant chemistry. It's just going to like be a back and forth kind of thing. It's intense desire. It is lust. It is sexual union, passion, hunger, sexual yearning, and fantasies. So this is not just a lovey situation. This is taken to some hot territory. Whether or not that experience has happened yet, it is being thought about hard. It's being thought about. It's up there in fantasy land. It's all kinds of scenarios are going on in you and or someone else's mind. Probably both of you if this is coming through with the heart and key. But it's nice. That's mutual desire. I mean, how nice is it? I mean, it's sweet, but how nice is it to actually have the chance to have something that feels like it's a match. You're open to trying something where it feels easy and free. I do feel like this is freedom. I feel like something was not free before with this lock there. And when this comes through, opening up that lock actually feels free. Because when you're really in love and there's true trust, there's nothing to worry about. It ain't going anywhere. It's always going to be there. So I do feel like this is something that's meant to be yours. Even if that's just a friendship. And I don't know, maybe something, if this is coming through, maybe something starts as a friendship. Maybe all of a sudden, like a friendship goes to another level all of a sudden. So, I mean, hey, that means you have really like solid base support foundation on something. If it becomes a relationship. But it looks like something does want to actually come together. Where it's an energetic exchange. I hear a gift. So if this is something that's this special, whatever energy exchange is going on right here, it's going to feel really, really different from probably anything you've ever had before. I don't feel like you even need words. There probably are no words to describe it. I just kind of see something out of this world. Maybe it transports you to another dimension. So, hey, whoever's watching this reading, I hope you have an amazing time. Let's get more clarity though. I mean, it is possible you are thinking about something from the past too. I don't really have any past energy here, but if this is a situation that's already happened, you feel whatever it is that I'm saying. I think it's only you understand what the feeling is, but it looks like whoever you're thinking about did feel the same thing. So let's go to, what do we go to now? I grabbed this one, so this is what we're gonna go with. This is the Love Oracle cards. Get some clarity on heart and key, fiery hot, man holding a heart, and angel of strength. Let's just do one card from here. For the collective, please, and thank you. Wow, guys. Whoever is watching this reading, you're having something really, 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 really special come through. If you didn't believe that this is possible to come into your life, or that the thing that you're thinking about is actually this special, divine, and perfect, it's coming through twice. This is a totally different deck of cards. This is welcoming love. It almost even says the same thing. This is welcoming love. This is meeting the one. Opening your heart, getting together, and perfect. And no, nothing's perfect. Nothing's perfect because we're human. But if this is this kind of relationship, it's imperfectly perfect. It's definitely divine. It's something different. It's something that you feel, and I would say you probably can't explain it. Maybe you can explain it to each other, since it looks like you have so much. I mean, you're comfortable with your heart, you're comfortable in this situation, and with your chemistry and all that, you probably talk about all kinds of really amazing fantasies together. Even dreams. Whatever it is, you can probably talk about everything. You probably build each other up, give each other strength. And it definitely looks like if this is, let's just say this is, if you were wondering if someone else was thinking the same thing as you, I think that's showing that it's coming from both sides, exactly mirroring each other. Or it's just both of you together, if you're already together, being like a double whammy here. So, all right, let's go to something different. Let's just switch it up. Let's go to, I grabbed this. It's not the hot and heavy tarot. It's kind of the opposite, but I kind of wanted to go to this one. This is Granny's, Granny's postcards, tarot. Let's just see what comes out. Get a little clarity perhaps on this situation, more in depth. Possibly another situation. If that was just a message that some of you needed to hear, maybe that was the message you needed to hear. One card. Clarity on the energy with heart, with a key, and heart and key, and fiery hot. Strength. And man holding a heart. It is safe for you to love and welcoming love, complementing each other, meeting the one. Aw, you have the 6 of Cups. So I feel like when the Six of Cups comes through, if this is talking about a relationship, that's a soulmate. That's somebody you've known for lifetimes. So even if you're just meeting them for the first time in this, your souls just know each other. You're always going to know each other. You're always going to have love for each other. It is eternal and unconditional and is just felt and it's just there. And it could also be, it's a Six of Cups, that somebody is actually coming back from the past. You're reconnecting with someone. And I also feel like there's that element of like platonic love. Like it's like sweet, cute love. It's innocence. So it could be that this person actually really makes you feel young at heart. There's always like children in this card. Maybe you or the other person has children, or you're going to be having children together, maybe grandchildren together. But I do feel like if that's the case, you're probably a pretty cool couple that plays with your kids. I don't think that, I think you'd like kind of do really fun things all together. I mean, even here, look, it does. It has this person, all the little kids are on the teeter-totter. I feel like it's her turn next. But usually this means that you're around someone who makes you feel so young. Like it's like doesn't even matter how long you've been together. You kind of, reconnect in ways that you always kind of feel young and vibrant and thriving and alive and exciting. It's just, you're always excited. This person can always like refuel your fire. But it's also this really beautiful, gentle, compassionate, innocent love too. It's feeling like it's like innocence. It's just there. It's pure. That's the word I need. It's really pure love. And so it's not somebody that you meet and you just have all this passion for and then it fizzles away, or you feel like the chemistry is gone. This is something that lasts. So it could be somebody coming back around. Sometimes the Six of Cups is also nostalgia. It's thinking about the past in possibly a less or fond light than it actually happened. So for some of you, you could just be thinking about past partnerships. Maybe you're remembering them way better than they actually were. Or maybe you're, putting a negative spin on something when it really wasn't so bad, and or you learned a lot from it. You learned a lot about who you are, what works for you, what doesn't work for you, what you will and will not do in the future. We always learn more about ourselves from every opportunity that we have, especially when it involves another person in a partnership, because that's where we start to see our true reflection. And it looks like this is a really nice reflection that's coming through. Even the birds are singing. Maybe there was rain because there was an umbrella there, so maybe there was a little bit of a storm. Maybe there was some cleansing energy that's happened, some healing energy that's brought this situation back. But I think upside down, it's like that weird nostalgia. It's maybe thinking about a friend or thinking about somebody you want to connect to and not calling them, or not going out when you get invited, not making an experience in the now again to make it as awesome as those times that you remember and or are fantasizing about. They're all kind of like out there in ether land, and could be in like the 5D land. It could be really powerful visualizations, but until you take it and come back to the now that you have to actually have an experience. I just looked down and I saw that the Fool is on the bottom. I'll show you that. The Fool is here. So the now that you have, it's making a new experience instead of being lost in non-time. And it just looks so playful. It looks like it's hot, it's romantic, it's playful, it's easy. I hear compatible. So at the bottom, you do have the Fool. It is going to take a little bit of opening up, a little bit of a leap of faith feels like this guy like lost something. He's like stuck on this little island in his knickers over here. But there's plenty of boats back there. There's help. It doesn't even look like the water's very deep. He just has to hop along and get his feet a little wet to be okay. Whatever he lost, you're going to discover along the way, because it's the Fool. Here it is, being a complete dumbass and or not asking, you know, for some directions, or taking leaps of faith that feel like they're not the right direction. You know, I mean, all of this looks so beautiful. So if this is what it is, you're going to recognize this. But if it's upside down and you recognize using your discernment that something is not right, maybe it's something that's even like a repeating pattern. I kind of get that more with this Fool, that not taking that leap of faith is you just staying on that island. That doesn't look like much fun. You could be out there in the boat. You could be on shore. You could be jumping in the waves. You could be taking a swim in your knickers, and you're just standing there on this little island doing nothing. So in this particular card, I feel like that would be this upside down. It looks like making the choice to move and to have this experience is the right choice. You always have to trust your discernment if it feels right or not. If you want to give something a redo or not, have something come back around, or be in the position, you know, maybe, I don't know, like this is always self-discovery, and it's discovering something possibly together. Because when you're the Fool, it's like being the baby, the little baby. And I just heard I don't even know if any songs came through in this reading. Oh, the Valentine one. I just heard Britney Spears with her cute little like pigtails and her little fluffy things in her hair. Hey baby, baby, what was I supposed to do? That one I heard. I don't know, that's coming through now. We'll put that in. That's kind of cute. So when you have brand new territory, a new relationship, or even if you're having something coming back around, putting it in the now and giving something a try, even if it wasn't ever this kind of relationship before, that brings you to new territory. If you guys were just friends and now you're more, new territory. There's going to be different kind of conversations you guys are going to have. The dreams are going to be a little bit different. So you have to be willing to discover, to open your eyes to the bright and wild wonder of the what ifs and the possibilities, and discovering that new territory each step of the way. You don't know what you don't know what you don't know. So sometimes that journey is the best part. This is the beginning. When it's the Fool, it's literally getting the chance to start something at point zero, a new chapter of your life, a new, expression of who you are. You know, maybe you never thought you'd be at this point, having this kind of situation where you are now. Maybe it's really, really different, not what you thought at all, or maybe you've been dreaming about it for a long time. And now is finally the time. The time has come where you're gonna like take that little journey. So I do feel like it's a little bit nervous, but the Fool just opens up to figuring it out as he or she goes. And it usually means you mess up a little. You don't get it right in the first time. You mess up, you learn, you grow, you get up, you do it again, you give it another try. But if this is this kind of journey, I just keep looking at this. You're going to probably want to keep trying. You're going to probably want to keep giving it like more experiences and getting better and better at everything that you do, getting to know each other more and more. And it's just going to get deeper, because I do feel like it just starts kind of deep. It's almost like you got to catch up the 3D to the 5D. I hope that made sense. It's almost like your souls, all the like ethereal, beautiful stuff is kind of already there, already kind of orchestrated and set in place. Like you kind of already have been there, but you haven't done it in the reality of your everyday world. So that's where we struggle with actually learning and going through our little classroom of life. So, okay, let's go to a different tarot. I kind of want to do the angel tarot. Is it here? I don't think it is. So maybe that's not the one. So let's do this one. This is the Final Rose Tarot. Clarity on the Six of Cups. And the Fool. Heart with a key. Heart with a key. Now holding a heart. Angel of Strength. And some chemistry. I just heard Toni Braxton. You're making me high. I'll put that below. I do love that album. Ooh, I live so high when I'm around you, baby. I can touch the sky. You make my temperature. That one. Love Toni. I'm actually glad that she just popped in on this reading. All right, let's get one more card to clarify. This for the collective, please, and thank you. The Three of Rings. I think this is like, these are a little different here, but I think the Three of Rings is like the Three of Pentacles. But hold on, let me show you this. And you're playing fetch. Oh my gosh, it is kind of playful. It's like you guys are all, you're working together. You found your person, you found your pack. Guys look like you're really, really, really excited to go. Like I did say something before about wanting to keep trying something again. I mean, just think of how a dog is when they like to play fetch or whatever their toy is. And you have it there, like it's exciting every single time. You get to do it again. Get to do it again. You get to do it again. So I do feel like there is something coming through here. And if it's not this maybe particular fiery partnership for all of you, it is a partnership. It is a friendship or friendships that you have where you do feel like a kid. You do feel like y'all like mix and mingle and fit together. It's like your chosen family, your soul family. And you probably go out and have really fun times together. And it's that person or these people that you just can't wait to see again. Look at that. Look at this person holding this stick. I'm just going to look and make sure. Oh, it's also a group date. So I do see this. Oh, maybe if there is like if kids are involved, maybe it's you doing something all together. I mean, it looks like you're going to have plenty of moments where you do it by yourself. So that those times you get the babysitter. But maybe it's having more situations where you involve, everyone. Or if it's you and your honey and or new honey, maybe it's going out with some friends. Maybe meeting each other's friend groups. Maybe you all actually really get along and you have a really good time together. It could also be that you meet somebody when you're out with your friends. When you kind of went out to a party or went out to dinner with a couple people. That might be where something just falls into your world. But I do get like meeting friends, doing stuff with your family. Maybe they're meeting your family. Let me just double check. I know sometimes I have so many decks of cards, guys, that sometimes I get cards I forget what the things are. Yeah, it's Pentacles. the rings. Rings are like things. So it does have to do with your actual 3D world. What I was saying before. That's really cool. It's your home, your family, your car, your job, your friends, your environment, everything you want to actually put your physical hands on and attention into. And usually in the traditional Three of Pentacles, it would be you building together. You know, each kind of bringing your own little spice and flavor to the table. And you have the Two of Cups at the bottom. I didn't even notice that when I was looking through. You do have the Two of Cups. So it is a partnership. It is something really, really special. The Two of Flutes. There's something to celebrate here. It's probably a really cool soulmate. You're actually wanting to cheers. You're having a good time. You balance each other. It's yin and yang. You're bringing the as above into your actual 3D world. Taking the within and the heart that you have and reflecting it out. This is when that Ace of Cups actually becomes two. What did I just hear? Two become one? Is that the Spice Girls? Oh my gosh, the weirdest songs are coming through today. That's when two become one. Two heads are better than one. Two peas in a pod. Two heads of the same coin. The heart and the key. It's like the Two of Cups. I think the Two of Cups is one of my favorite cards. It's just beautiful. It's delightful. I would say maybe upside down. It's not accepting that. Or saying no because you know something isn't right. Something isn't the right size key for that size lock. And then going with it instead of, you know, doing something that's right for you. But this is so beautiful. You already know this could be like not going out on that date or not taking a chance at all. So you never get to see this. But this is such a beautiful energy upright. Can we sum this all up? What do I have? I do have the Romance Angels, but I kind of feel like we should do this one. It's totally different. Let's just see what comes through. This is the Indigo Angel Oracle cards. Clarity on the Two of Flutes. It does say cheers. Man holding a heart. I just moved this, and I'll show you because I didn't pick up all the deck, and that was at the bottom. The Door to Romance. It looks like that cage is opening up. There's another heart and a key. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that just fell. So 3 times. Looks like you are the key to someone's heart or vice versa. One more card for this reading. I feel like who's ever watching this reading, like my heart just kind of feels like overwhelmed in love for you. I'm just really happy for you. And if this isn't happening yet, I do really feel that this is going to come through pretty soon. I think it's going to bring you a lot of joy. I just feel like energy change. So, clarity for the collective. One more card. Sum up this reading, please, and thank you. And then we have friendship. Wow. Wow, what's at the bottom? This is shielding. And I see a portal or something before. So maybe this is what's coming down. You had a big protective shield on, or someone else did. That's what's opening up. It's almost like that's the cage that's coming down. And this is so much like this. So for some of you, it doesn't have to be a super hot love affair. It can be that partnership. Something where it's just a true soulmate friend. Makes you feel young, got your back. They just love you. I feel like you really love someone else too. And if this is this thing, and it does involve romance, a little heat, a little passion, a little chemistry, it also has this solid friendship. Like you're backing it up. It sounds like a good partnership. It sounds like a beautiful, loving partnership to me, and I'm really grateful that that is happening for you guys. All right, I hope that this reading was helpful for you guys. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you. I feel blessed to be here with you. I hope you have a beautiful day. I love you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye.